Imagine a dimly lit barracks on a foggy morning at Naval Amphibious Base Coronado, where the elite Navy SEALs train to become the unbreakable warriors of America's defense. A group of cocky rookies, fresh from Hell Week, spot a woman in civilian clothes walking confidently across the yard. She's unassuming mid-40s, sharp eyes, no uniform, but something about her posture screams authority. One of the guys nudges his buddy and smirks. "Hey, lady, what's your rank around here?" "Dishwasher." The others chuckle, expecting her to blush or walk away, but she stops, turns slowly, and with a voice like steel wrapped in velvet, replies with one word: "Admiral." The laughter dies instantly, replaced by wide-eyed shock as the truth hits them like a tidal wave. This isn't just any story. It's the tale of Rear Admiral Lisa Hayes, the woman who shattered ceilings in the Navy and turned mockery into legend. If you're loving these epic tales of American heroes, hit that subscribe button right now and join our community of patriots. Let's dive deeper into her incredible journey. Lisa Hayes wasn't born into military royalty. Growing up in a small town in rural Kansas, she was the daughter of a wheat farmer and a schoolteacher who instilled in her the values of hard work, resilience, and unyielding patriotism. From a young age, Lisa dreamed of serving her country, inspired by stories of World War II veterans who visited her school. But in the 1980s, when she enlisted in the Navy right out of high school, the path for women was riddled with barriers. Combat roles were off limits, and the brass often saw female sailors as support staff at best. Lisa started as a yeoman handling paperwork on a destroyer, but her ambition burned brighter than the Pacific sun. She volunteered for every tough assignment, aced her exams, and pushed through officer candidate school with a determination that left her male peers in awe and sometimes in resentment. As the years rolled on, Lisa climbed the ranks, facing skepticism at every turn. In the early 90s, during Operation Desert Storm, she was stationed on a supply ship in the Persian Gulf, coordinating logistics under the constant threat of Scud missiles. One night, as sirens wailed and the ship rocked from nearby explosions, a young lieutenant dismissed her input on rerouting supplies, snarling, "Stick to your desk, Hayes, this is men's work." But Lisa's plan saved crucial ammo from being delayed, earning her a commendation and a quiet apology from that same lieutenant. It was moments like these that forged her steel spine, but they also left scars, whispers in the mess hall about how she must have charmed her way up, or outright sabotage, like when her promotion paperwork mysteriously went missing. Lisa never complained. She just worked harder, training in secret for roles women weren't supposed to fill. By the turn of the millennium, policies began to shift. Women were allowed in more combat-adjacent positions, and Lisa seized the opportunity. She transferred to intelligence, where her sharp mind dissected enemy strategies like a surgeon. In Afghanistan, embedded with special forces units, she analyzed Taliban movements from a dusty forward operating base. The heat was oppressive, the danger constant, IDs on the roads, sniper fire at dusk. One fateful patrol, her team was ambushed in a narrow valley. Bullets ricocheted off rocks as chaos erupted. Lisa, unarmed but unflinching, radioed coordinates that brought in an airstrike, turning the tide and saving lives. A grizzled Army Ranger later admitted, "I thought she was just another desk jockey. Turns out, she's the reason we're breathing." Her heroism earned her the Bronze Star, but back home, the media barely noticed. Female officers didn't make headlines like their male counterparts. The tension escalated as Lisa eyed flag rank. In 2010, she was commanding a destroyer group in the South China Sea, navigating tense standoffs with foreign navies. Her crew respected her, but not everyone in the Admiralty did. During a high-stakes exercise, a subordinate captain questioned her orders in front of the fleet, muttering about affirmative action admirals. Lisa could have exploded, but instead, she invited him to her quarters for a private dressing down that left him red-faced and reformed. Word spread, Hayes didn't suffer fools, but she built loyalty like no one else. Yet, the whispers persisted, anonymous complaints to superiors, subtle exclusions from key meetings. It was a slow burn of institutional sexism, chipping away at her resolve. Lisa confided in her journal one night, "Sometimes I wonder if breaking through is worth the isolation. But then I think of the girls watching and I push on." The turning point came in 2018, when Lisa was nominated for Rear Admiral. The Senate hearings were a gauntlet, senators grilling her on everything from budget management to personal life, with veiled questions about whether a woman could handle the stress of command. She aced it, her responses crisp and confident, drawing applause from veterans in the gallery. But the real drama unfolded back at base. To stay grounded, Lisa often visited training grounds incognito, mentoring young sailors without revealing her identity. That's how she ended up at Coronado that foggy morning in 2020, just after her promotion. The SEAL rookies, exhausted from Bud's training, were blowing off steam. They had no idea who she was. Her face wasn't plastered on recruitment posters. When they cracked that joke about her rank, wasn't just harmless banter. It echoed every slight she'd endured over 3 decades. Time seemed to freeze as Lisa uttered that single word, Admiral. The rookies' faces drained of color. One stammered, "Mum, we thought." But Lisa cut him off with a raised hand, her eyes piercing like a hawk's. "You thought wrong," she said calmly, "and that's the problem. In this Navy, rank isn't about gender, it's about grit. You've survived Hell Week, but real hell is out there, and it doesn't care if you're a man or a woman. It cares if you can lead." She could have reported them, ended their careers with a snap. Instead, she turned it into a teachable moment, pulling them aside for an impromptu lecture on respect, diversity, and the evolving face of the military. By the end, those rookies weren't just apologetic, they were inspired. One later wrote her a letter, "You made me see that strength comes in all forms. Thank you for not crushing us." Word of the encounter spread like wildfire through the ranks. It became legend, the admiral who shut down sexism with one word. Lisa's career soared higher. She led joint operations in the Indo-Pacific, advocating for more women in special ops. But success came with personal costs. Her marriage crumbled under the strain of deployments, and she battled quiet moments of doubt, wondering if the sacrifices were worth it. In rare interviews, she'd admit, "I've lost friends, sleep, and pieces of my heart, but I've gained a Navy that's stronger for everyone." By 2025, as tensions rose globally, Lisa was at the forefront, commanding fleets that deterred aggression and protected American interests. Her story wasn't just about rising ranks, it was about rewriting rules, proving that empowerment isn't given, it's taken. In the end, Rear Admiral Lisa Hayes retired with honors, her legacy etched in the annals of naval history. She mentored a new generation, including those very rookies who now commanded their own teams, forever changed by that foggy morning. It's a reminder that true power whispers, but its echo roars. Heroes like Lisa don't seek the spotlight, they forge it for others. Her journey from Kansas fields to Admiral stars is a testament to American resilience, where dreams defy doubters, and one word can redefine destiny. From which part of the country are you watching this video?